Creativity is an addiction. Learning to listen to it, to create with it, and not to give it what it wants every time it screams out your name. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity, totally uncut because we all make mistakes, so turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. The ancient leafless apple tree greeted me this morning, its limbs reaching in every direction, stained by the age of gray. I love its appearance inside this forest, bathed in the color of fall. It's as if the ancient leafless apple tree is the elder. It's been through the storms, celebrated the morning sunrises, and shared so much fruit with the rest of nature. Now, anyone else would want to remove the ancient leafless apple tree from their perfectly designed magazine-covered yards, but not me. For this ancient leafless apple tree still has plenty of things to say to me. For I was its planter in this magnificent forest. It was a seedling. It helped provide a vision that invited more than just the apple tree. Soon there were white pine, oak, elm, cypress, and others. The seedling, filled with so many leaves and apples, would one day warm the idea of how to preserve not just itself, but the rest of the forest. To give it not poison, but rather to give it a voice. To live not above, but with. To learn to listen to everything that soon became this forest. 1997. We planted 1,700 trees in this forest. 2022, February 15th. If you could only see what lives in this forest. That apple tree is still sitting outside. That apple tree greets me every day. But you know what else greets me? The rest of nature that came with that apple tree. The hawks, the owls, the deer. I love it when the migrating birds stop in and they land on that apple tree and they dine on the fruit that that apple tree is so willing to give. There's something in nature that gets inside the human mind, body, and soul, but so often we are so rushed to get to other places that we totally forget that the story that the tree holds and the rocks beneath them continue to really stay strong with are totally ignored. And yet, we wonder, why is life moving so quickly? These trees aren't thinking about that. These trees have a story, and we've chosen to not listen to it. Because if we did choose to put ourselves in a place of receiving from these trees, we would understand the call of the black crow. They aren't a nuisance. They are part of the process of the cleaning up of the forest. So are the vultures. I believe the squirrels are as well, but people, they want to destroy things like that. They don't believe in them. I believe in the snake. I don't run when I do see a snake. What I do is I get as close as I can, and I put my head on the ground so I can hear what that snake is feeling. There's so much spirituality around us that we think that we have to be religious to understand what it is that is growing beyond where we presently stand. You don't. All you have to do is participate. I'm Arroe. These aren't my words. These are the lyrics from Billy's Forest.